Hello and welcome to my channel. This is AH for Truth. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about my thoughts on here. And if you're new to crypto, I'm talking about crypto here today. If you're new to crypto, please go into the description, download a copy of the book, Crypto Made Easy, and a second book titled Cryptocurrencies, The Future of Banking, Finance, and Value Transfer is here. I'm a little distracted by the beauty. I'm just here by an old quarry that has become a lake, right? It's amazing to see that something that had been used, they had taken all the rocks they wanted to take out of it, has now become such a beautiful thing. And you can hear there's some ducks right there, inside the lake, the man-made lake. But it's a very beautiful place, and people come here for walks. And I want to get the best I can of what's left of the summer before we get into those harsh, cold Canadian winters. All right, I want to talk about XRP flipping Bitcoin, and I want to give you 6 or 7 reasons. I'll probably just do 6 today. On a live earlier, I talked about this same thing, and I mentioned to you what I thought about how this would happen, and kind of why I believe this is going to happen. Friends, I know that a lot of times when we talk about, XRP flipping Bitcoin, people flip out. People say things like, well, if that's the case, why is XRP at $2, at $1, at 50 cents? They've been saying this since 30 cents. Stop looking at the price. Stop looking at the price. Look at the rate of return. Stop looking at the price. Look at the purpose of this beast called XRP Ledger and the native currency XRP. Look at that, and then you begin to understand. All right. So what are the things that make me say so? Before I go on, I just want to remind those of you who are followers of this channel, subscribers, and to also tell those of you who are new and watching, or maybe new to the crypto space, or you have been in crypto for a while and you're like, man, I wish I had enough money, more money, I would invest some more, because I'm seeing what is happening. The Genius Act has been passed, and so on and so forth. You are reading the news and you know that the government in the US is now pro crypto. Therefore, that means that things are going to heat up, and you want to invest some more. Let me introduce you to the Meme Koinology Conference on the 27th of September from 9 a.m. to 12 noon Central Time. We will be online hosting a conference, me and some friends, including Kryptonite. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be showing you where to invest as far as meme coins are concerned. Not just the list, but how to get in, how to get out. All right. So go to memecoinology.io, is in the description. Click on that link, or just type memecoinology.io on your web browser, and it'll take you there, and you can register for the conference. Actually, on the website, you see the things you are going to learn. And I think it will be beneficial for a lot of people who are either new in the space or have been in the space and need to learn a little bit more. Okay, so let's go to the points I wanted to make. Number 1. Purpose. The reason why XRP will flip Bitcoin is because it was designed to flip Bitcoin. It was designed to lead. It was designed to be the king, the grand poobah of cryptocurrencies. Now, nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come. That's my first reason. The second reason is it has superior utility. Bitcoin is indeed a store of value. It's been called a pet rock before, but I'll not go that far. It is a store of value. Now, I missed the opportunity to get on the Bitcoin train. If I had bought Bitcoin at $100, of course, I'll be one of the people saying, oh, look at how much Bitcoin has blessed me. But one thing we must be careful with is not to become stuck in the past, or stuck in the reality that something can even give us good returns in the future. But the question is, if somebody is just coming in today and they have $50,000 to invest, I'd never suggest to them, this is not financial advice. Remember, my videos are not financial advice. I have no certification in financial training. This is just my experience. I'm telling you what I've learned over the years. And by the way, it's for entertainment purposes. So I'm not telling you what to buy, but I'm telling you that Bitcoin does not have the kind of utility that XRP has. Look, listen, I have done it myself, where I've sent money, and the network will require more fees. It's like it's the survival of the fittest. If you can pay more fees, then you get your say. That's not the way it should be, right? So we are looking for something, which is number 3, a low-cost technology that will move money quicker. You see, this question of moving money quicker, some people don't understand what it's all about. It's about inclusion. And when I'm talking about inclusion, I'm not talking about the gender inclusion, because everybody will be included, by the way, because even the unbanked will be taken care of. The system, as it were, right now, leaves the last man standing as the one who, is left holding the bag. Can you imagine that the system, the SWIFT system, DTCC, and all of these systems, right, the ACI and all of them, they were built for the 70s and the early 80s. These are not systems that are up to date with what's happening in the world. The letters of credit that the banks raise in order for goods to be manufactured in Asia for the rest of the world is taking longer and longer. Why? Because of population growth. You see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. You see, in this area, there was a time when there were no houses here. Now, when you have houses and you have buildings and you have population, what happens is that it puts a stress on natural supplies. It also puts a stress on goods and services, because you now need people to be able to move quickly. Goods and services have to move quickly to reach, whoever is in the queue. And so what's happening is that the poorest of the people in the world are the ones who are getting served last because of a system that is archaic. Number 4, we want to look at regulatory clarity. XRP has that. It's the only one that was brutalized in the court systems. Even if you say it was a fake case, at least whatever it is, the public don't think it's a fake case. You know what I mean? They look at it. Remember, XRP was delisted from all of these exchanges, right? Except Uphold, that had it for a while. And so Rocket, or whatever it's called in the UK, even wrote to their members, their customers, saying they didn't think XRP was going to come back. But look at where we are today. So besides that, we already, regulatory clarity. In fact, look at what happened with Tether. Opening up, a new coin, USAT, instead of going to get audited. That tells you something is up, right? So we have RLUSD that will shoot, for the moon as far as market cap is concerned, right? It's $1 to $1, right? It's a stable coin. All right. And then number 5 is the fact that XRP is energy efficient. I'm just going to walk back to my car, and then I go home. So it's energy efficient, all right? And there's that thing about scalability too, which I think I mentioned earlier, but I didn't expand on it with regards to utility. You can take it as a bonus if I was to add one more. It's just the fact that it's scalable. What does it mean to be scalable? Expandable. If you want to send $1 billion, it will swallow it. If you want to send 1 trillion, oh, no problem. It's scalable without having, arbitrarily and crazy scaling fees. You see what I'm saying? So that's the point. And then number 6, which is my last point, would be the fact that I believe it was meant to be. Have you ever seen an athlete, right, running across that finish line with a touchdown, or a soccer player hammering that ball behind the net in a very skillful manner, and you see him and they show him or her and they show all these videos of them when they were growing up, how they were so skilled, how they were so talented. Coaches will say things like, I always knew that kid had it in him. I always knew. Friends, if you have been holding XRP for several years, there's a reason why. People have mocked. People have said, oh, you're stupid. You now, whatever. But you held on. Why? Because you knew there was something in that kid. And that kid is about to make a sprint. That kid is about to make a dash, the biggest dash of a financial instrument in the history of humanity. We're going to see it happen with XRP. And not only that, I'm going to do a video on WikiCat and some other meme coins as well. But I want you to look at the memecoinology.io. Go on there, register for the meme coin conference. It will be a blessing to you and your family, especially if you're somebody who's like, okay, I don't have that much money now, but we can teach you, right, to take what you have to help you explode financially in such a good way that you'll be positioned to enter the ISO as they begin to take off in this bull run. By the way, it's going to be a super bull run. It's going to be a super cycle, because all of the things converging around the crypto space, the cryptoverse at this time has never been. Well, that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for all those who are members of my channel, the new members. I appreciate you so much. If you want to be a member, please join. The button is there. It's $5.11 to be a member. I'll do member devotionals. I do member prayers. I do member videos, and we have fun together in the member rooms. Thank you so much for all that you do. God bless you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.